Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today, I'm with the hero of the barroom, Happy Hour.
Cheers, folks.
God, you are so excited. You are happy no matter what hour of the day it is.
Hey, man, I've got a beer in hand. Anyone with a beer in hand is always a winner.
Here, make sure that you hold the microphone a little closer. That way they all hear you out there.
Oh, what time is it? It's happy hour.
Because they say it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, 5 o'clock somewhere. It's a beer 30 everywhere.
Actually, well, it's 6:17 right now.
Oh, you should be 3 beers in by now.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We're doing an interview and you didn't bring me a beer.
I got you covered.
He's got me covered.
I got you covered. I figure at least one of us should be sober for this interview.
Oh,
so
why does it have to be me?
Hey, after the camera goes off, I got you covered.
You got me covered.
I got the hookup.
All right, because I've been here since 10 a.m. and I have not had a beer yet.
You deserve a beer or 3.
Or
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think my interviews get better when I've had a beer.
Oh, I always think they're better after I've had a few beers.
Right? Happy Hour, what got you wanted to become a professional wrestler?
Oh, man. So 26 years ago is when I started in Georgia. I was working security gigs, and a promoter in Georgia spotted me, and it's like, hey, man, you've got good size and good athleticism. Let's give you a try in pro wrestling. So it's not me seeking out. Wrestling sought me out. And here we are tonight, my 999th career match.
Are you being honest with me? You're 999?
No, legit. 999th career match. I swear on my beer.
Wow. Oh, man. So by the next time, you're going to have your big 1,000.
Yes.
That is awesome. 999 matches.
Yes, sir.
You got 999 matches and no problems out there.
Oh, man. 999 bottles of beer on the wall. 999 bottles of beer.
I hope we don't get copyright stricken for singing that.
Hey, I said 999.
That's true.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
No Weird Al issues there.
Yeah. Now, why the name Happy Hour? It says Barrel Club on your shirt. What does this all mean?
Well, 2 things. One, this is not just a character. I happen to also be a co-owner of a brewery. So this is a lifestyle. Happy hours for real. Anytime I'm around, it's a good time, and anyone with a beer in hand is a winner in my book. So cheers to you, cheers to everyone. Get you a beer, because you know what? Life is tough. Beer makes it better.
Beer does make everything better.
Absolutely.
Where's your brewery at?
It's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Absolutely.
I'm a Steelers fan.
And in fact, the tap room is just over the hill from Heinz Field. You can walk to Heinz Field from the tap room.
Okay, nice.
So celebrate a Steeler win and come have a beer with us.
That's what I'm talking about, because I grew up and my uncle would take us to Pirates games back in the days when there was 3 Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that whole area down there.
Oh,
there's some great hot dogs down there. There's like just great places to eat in downtown Pittsburgh. It's amazing.
Oh, the scenery in that part of town is beautiful. I mean, you have so much going on between PNC Park and Heinz Field. I mean, the Pirates, well, you know, you get to see the teams playing the Pirates if you want to see Major League Baseball. But, you know, if you're at either park or you see any concerts, when concerts come back someday, take a walk on over to the tap room. You might see me and you can toast a beer with Happy Hour.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, if you've watched a Pirates game, you might need a beer anyways.
Yeah, if you watch a Pirates game, after the game is over, come see me. I'll discount your beers because you probably need 3.
See, we're kind of in the same boat because, you know, while I am from, my parents are from the Pittsburgh area.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I live in Miami now, so we have the Marlins. So the Marlins and the Pirates, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Hey, unlike the Pirates, the Marlins actually made the postseason last year. So, come on there. The Pirates were given literally a 0.0% chance of making the playoffs this year.
Don't bet on that.
I don't like those odds.
No, don't bet on that. See, I was a Pirates fan back in the days. Like, I would go with my uncle or my dad. They would take me to games, and I'm talking about the days of Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, Andy Van Slyke.
Oh, back when they used to be perennial contenders.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Like late 80s, early 90s. They were making the playoffs like several years in a row.
Right.
Oh, man.
Like, I'll tell you a funny story. Like, when I was out, this is when you could actually stand in the back of Three Rivers Stadium.
Yeah.
When they would come out, and you could actually get autographs from the players. I got Barry Bonds' autograph his second year in the league on a trading card.
Nice.
I mean, this is before. I mean, he's probably not doing autographs now, or not for free, that's for sure. But he was kind of like I'm like, oh my God, it's Barry Bonds. Got an autograph from Barry Bonds.
Oh man, somebody's got to prank him with like a syringe-shaped pen.
I wonder how big he is nowadays, because he was pretty big there at the end of his tenure.
If he stopped doing it, he'll shrink down to my size.
He will. We've seen some wrestlers that have shrunk down over the years after that stuff.
Oh man, no, this is my performance-enhancing substance. So this is Deep Obsession. It's an IPA from 412 Brewery. So it's got a lot of citrus character and got some hot punch to it.
Yeah. Deep Obsession. I've never heard of it, but you said it has a little citrus taste to it. Yeah, it says it on the can.
Yep, exactly.
Good
stuff, man.
I'm definitely hoping you have an extra can around here somewhere, because I am pretty thirsty.
Oh, I'm going to hook you up
He's
with a
gonna
beer.
hook me up.
I'm going to hook this guy up. He knows what it's about to have a good time after a long day. So I'm going to make sure he has a good time, at least at my effort.
I appreciate it. Now, if people aren't coming to your bar, I mean, well, obviously we want them to go to your bar, but they're thinking about going to an independent wrestling show, and they're on the fence about it. What would you tell them to convince them to come to an independent wrestling show?
Oh, this is a fantastic opportunity. So September 18th, I'm actually putting on the Brews and Bruises Festival up in Pittsburgh. It is a beer festival that will also feature live professional wrestling. So 400, admission's going to be up to 400 because we still want to respect pandemic situation, social distancing and whatnot. But if this show goes well, not only can you enjoy plenty of samples of beer from 20 to 25 breweries in the region, in fact, I'll also give a little plug. Pilgaroo Brewing, which is co-owned by Tony Deppin, he will actually be there too. So we're going to have a great time with this. And if this show goes well, I will be doing this festival twice a year going forward. So this will be a great time for you to try beers and see some live pro wrestling.
So September, that's enough time. People are getting vaccinated out there. Numbers are going down. We're hoping we're at the end of this road out here.
Exactly.
I mean, we were told it was going to be 15 days, and now it's a year later.
Well, brother, you're absolutely right. The reason I scheduled it so far out was to make sure that enough people can get vaccinated and have a good time at this, because the last thing I want to do is create a super spreader event. I want people to have fun, drink some beers, have a good time, see some fantastic, knock 'em, sock 'em wrestling in the ring, smack dab in the middle of that almost 20,000 square foot space.
I like it. So is it like an outdoor event too?
Indoor
Okay.
event.
Right.
Green Tree Sportsplex.
Green Tree Sportsplex. I like it because I feel like people are just hungry to get back to that normality.
Absolutely.
Nowadays,
No, 2020 was a tough year for both indie wrestling and beer festivals, the two worlds I live in.
Right.
So I personally only wrestled on 4 shows last year, and I did no beer festivals last year. So that combination broke my heart, and I said, you know what? I got to be part of the solution. So I want to bring back beer festivals and indie wrestling, and I'm going to do it all in one place on September 18th, Brews and Bruises, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
How's Pennsylvania doing with reopening now? What kind of restrictions do they still have up there?
So actually, April 4th, bars can now have bar seating, and you can have up to 75% capacity. You still have to maintain social distancing, but 75%. And for a tap room, having bar seating back is huge. So we welcome that back. And also, you're no longer required to buy food with your beer. So that makes our lives a little easier too.
Okay. Yeah, all these restrictions have been crazy. I mean, I live down here in Florida. It's pretty much been open season since I think July or something last year. And I feel like, you have to be safe and careful and everything, but I feel like there's a possibility or a way to do every business out there safe.
100%. The last thing I want to do is do something that gets my business shut down or heavily fined. I mean, small business owners, we're hurting as it is. The last thing we need to do is hurt ourselves even more.
Exactly. Well said. Where can people look you up? Happy Hour.
Oh, so you can look me up on Facebook, Wrestler Happy Hour. You can also look me up on, what are the kids using these days? Instagram, at Wrestler Happy Hour. You can also find me, do people still use Twitter?
I don't know how to use Twitter.
Okay, well, you can find me at...
But I'll find you, though.
You can find me at AZB Happy Hour on Twitter. So yeah, I'm close to 50 years old, so I'm trying to figure out what the kids are doing these days. So hopefully I understand this social media stuff kind of like the kids do.
Well, you're just going to have to go open a TikTok as soon as you're done with this.
Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I can't even, brother. I can't even.
I looked at TikTok for like 2 minutes. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
No, somebody told me, TikTok, you got to have a TikTok. I'm like, what is that? A new breath mint? A new beer? Or something? Fill me in. Fill me in. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I get more comments about...
I'm going to give you a TikTok right now.
We'll call it a smell-toid.
A smell toy, why not?
So no copyright infringement here.
No, we don't need any of that. Well, Happy Hour, thank you so much. You brighten up the day because every hour is Happy Hour, whether you're having a beer or hanging out with Happy Hour himself.
Remember, it's always a good time when Happy Hour's around, and everyone with a beer in hand is always a winner in my book. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, guys, if you like interviews like this with Happy Hour, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos. Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.